So as you move forward, your right hand.
That doesn't hurt your hand when you touch it.
Oh, it's clay.
It slips. Oh, the bat?
Yeah.
No, it's smooth, right?
You ever felt it?
So the clay is nice and smooth. What I'm doing now is called coning,
Oh, that's dumb tough.
You already know.
and I'm trying to make it a little bit more consistent again. I do this a few times to kind of massage the clay.
Oh,
Can I do that?
my seed, my seed.
Wait, how you get it down?
He just pushes it, Bob.
So the wheel, something that spins has what's called centrifugal force. And it can work against you or it can work for you. As long as you can feel it and understand it, you said it's similar to cradling, right? Centrifugal, right? You cradle really wide, push more pressure against the ball, right? You cradle really short, it's almost like it just gonna cradle like this. So in the center, there's less force pushing out. As you get wider, there's more force pushing away. Okay? So naturally, people in the beginning make bowls that open up. And you lose your walls and they flop over. So you want to control the speed and control your walls. After you've gotten it centered like this, so my strong hand, notice my elbows and my thigh, my wrist is cocked all the way back, this, and then the left hand is controlling the top. Okay? You see that form? Here, you can see where the clay is coming off. Right here, right there. Okay, this is just slurry. Right, that's that beautiful stuff that we use to put two pieces of clay together.
Basically slip.
Slip, yep.
That's ironic. Slip. Slip. Put them together. Flip.
So the next step is to do your opening. You gently guide yourself in. You don't lose the center of the form of clay though. Okay, you see how both my hands are still on the outside? They're not going like this, right? Some people do that and they get all out of whack and it starts to throw them in a circle like this. You want to gently go down the center, always adding a little bit of water,
What happens if you press too hard?
then you hit the bottom. So you want to stop about ½ inch before the bat. And you can do that with sight. Some people can't see it right away, but you can kind of tell if you look here.
Yo, that's dumb tough.
What? This one.
So you come down, and then right about there, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna make my base. So if you look inside it now, you can see I'm making the bottom of my pot. And you want to finish that now. You want to make it exactly how you want it to be.
Yo, my
So
seed.
if I want it to be wide like that, make it wide like that. So now I have like a ring, guys. And this ring is my wall.
I was
Okay?
looking at it.
The ring is my wall. If you guys want to come get a look, that's great. And then go have a seat. That's fine. Okay? So your next step is add a little bit more water. Notice how I take the water off often. Come over here, Richard. Walk around.
My seed.
So the next step is you throw your wall. So if you want your wall to be tall and skinny, you're gonna have to collar it in a little bit like that. And then you pull up towards the center. If you want it to be wide, you pull out this way.
So how would you pull it toward?
Okay.
How would you pull it toward the center?
Well, you just pinch here.
And slowly move up.
And I'm pushing with my outside hand. My inside hand isn't doing any work really. It's just a wall.
It looked like clay coming out of nowhere.
What?
It looked like the clay.
It does. It's just like creative.
So there's pressure between my two hands. It's a precise point of pressure though. So the inside hand has to be a wall to the outside hand. And I do that by guiding each other. They're always touching each other. So my two hands,
My fake about to be so ugly when I try it.
right? My two hands are always working together. My hands are touching, my thumbs are touching each other, which gives me a lot of balance.
How do you get the lines?
The lines just come naturally from the process.
How tall can you get it?
It depends on how much clay and how thin you want your walls to be.
Can I have a bunch of clay?
You don't want to start with a lot of clay because you can't control it.
I'm good at controlling
This clay is also pretty soft. You see how it's slumping right there? So this batch of clay was made yesterday, and it's pretty soft.
That's good though, right?
It depends on what you want to make. There's something hard in it. There's something hard in the bottom. So, what's that? I'm going to continue to throw it a little bit taller.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It's like a top hat. I swear it's coming out of nowhere.
No, you see how that thick line that's supposed to be at the top? It's just scraping it off and putting it making it longer.
If you look at it, it's coming from the bottom.
So you notice it's wobble a little bit.
Like, it looks like
So now's when I would start to use the rib,
I always thought it was something down here.
the metal rib. Get all the dry clay off of it. Guys, watch. So the metal rib is going to take away those grooves, those lines. But it's also going to strengthen the wall up a little bit.
Now there's less lines. Or not.
No.
You got the top music to go with it.
It's that music where it's just gonna be like, boom.
Spit all on me, see? Got me.
You got clay in your face.
You okay, son?
No, let me know. Yeah, you got clear on your
You
face.
okay, son? I'm sorry, son.
Lower.
My son got chin hair.
Lower.
My
Right
son.
there.
Then my other son.
Back you want to the people.
Thank you for sharing.
Bye, son.
Don't sit in my seat. Who you gonna back?
So this is a simple cylinder, right? A very basic shape. Very basic geometric shape, but it's the foundation of all forms on the wheel. Okay? You can throw a tall cylinder with even thickness walls. You can throw any form. Okay? So I can turn this into a bottle form. I can turn this into a bowl form. So at this stage, you have endless possibilities.
Can you get up to the ceiling?
No, there's not enough clay. And the clay is not strong enough. There's so much water. Water is extremely heavy. Now, if we could take away some gravity, I could get it taller. Right? So I'd have to, have some God powers. Yeah, I could change the atmosphere in here, like the Go. Okay, Go. No? Okay, Go video? Zero gravity video they did? Oh, you should watch it.
What's it called?
Okay, Go.
Alright.
You know, the guys that make music out of cars and like
Cars?
they drive around.
Oh.
No?
I
It plays like guitars and pianos, like with sticks coming out of cars, and they drive through they make all kinds of crazy sounds. They're called OK Go.
We don't see that.
So, what type of form would you like to see? A bottle?
Yeah.
Bottle. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is, whose wheel's turning? Yo, bro.
Yo, bro.
Alright, so I have to do what's called collaring, guys. Up at the top here, I'm gonna have to bring it in. Now, when I bring the clay in, you think there's gonna be any stress?
Kind of.
Yeah. Where?
What's that?
In the middle.
Bottom. Everywhere.
Stress everywhere? So most of it's gonna happen on the inside, and it's gonna actually want to curl over itself. Like the clay doesn't want to just slide nice and easy. It's gonna get pushed in. It's gonna curl over itself like this, like wrinkles. You know, when you squeeze your skin, it doesn't just go together. It wrinkles, right? So those little folds happen unless you take the clay in really slowly. Those folds are gonna happen. So I'm gonna do what's called collaring. I'm gonna gently bring it in. I'm gonna touch as many spots as possible. And if you look on the inside now, you get really close, you can see really small folds right around here, those stress lines. You see them?
Yeah, I see it.
See, almost like a little wrinkly skin.
You got more testosterone in your body.
My name's Jamal. Good, my name's Jamal.
Now this looks a little bit like an old milk jug. Before I close this up, I'm gonna put a little more strength in the bottom. I'm actually gonna go in with the rib.
This is Corp.
Yeah.
It says like 10 minutes out of 12 minutes.
Yeah, but you never seen
Like,
Did you run out?
I don't know if it's going on.
Last time I seen was the week after swimming.
I don't know, but
I'll have a race. Oh yeah, I got that. Dollar Tree Club? Yeah. What is that? My mom got that for Christmas. Yeah, you get like 10
So at this point, guys, I can also change the shape of my walls from the inside out. You notice how I'm making it wider?
Oh, shoot.
Okay. So I would want to use the rib on the outside so that I don't get stress marks in the opposite way. If I just push on the inside and I don't control the outside's going to do what?
It's gonna fold.
It's not going to fold.
It's gonna break.
It's going to break. What does a break look like, though?
Like it cracks and tears.
When something stretches,
Yes.
yeah, cracks and
Yeah.
tears, like they're like stretch marks, okay? So when you guys go like through growth spurts, some of your areas of your body actually can get like, your skin looks like it's stretched like faster than it could actually reform.
Not
Have
good.
you ever seen that? Get it on your hips, on your hips a lot. Sometimes right here. Yeah.
I have 0 stretch marks.
I have something not good.
Ah!
It's almost at 12 minutes.
Hey man, you got stretch marks?
Yeah, on my own. But that's right.
Cause I ain't got them right here. Right here. I be dying though. What's swimming then? That's a lot of the other day.
That's a good question.
He's not?